Good Sunday morning at dawn, just after dawn here on the beach, Gulf side of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. Welcome. It's Tara, my love. Just doing a special Sunday reading. And want to look at the Taurus energy. So, yeah, if you're Taurus, but if you know a little about your chart, wherever Taurus is, it's my ninth house. You got the 4 planets there, Mercury, Venus, conjunct, and the Sun, and Uranus, and they're all going to be banging Uranus. Gives a little punch to things, but being in Taurus at the same time, it's grounded, so fixed, and watch out, fall on Taurus, Uranus, that is. Venus at home. Venus in Taurus is heaven. That's where heaven is. So you don't have to be Taurus, just for whatever, wherever Taurus is in your chart. And that's the deck I'm using, Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. So I wanted to be illuminated so maybe people could see it a little better. Welcome. So already shuffled. I just want to say, in the name of light and love, only so it serves the greatest good, what can Spirit tell us here? And that's really what this reading is. What can Spirit tell us? It can be helpful around the Taurus energy. If you're Taurus sun, well, it's a special reading for you. Definitely do this every month. It's the second house, in your chart, Venus in your chart, fixed Earth energy. Like I said, it's kind of heaven on Earth. Moon is exalted there. Let's see, we'll start with the Hermit. We're going to go past, present, and future. Very nice start for this reading, my friends. The Hermit is perfect, actually, I think, for our purposes here. Boy, he's kind of young, actually. He's just kind of thin, but yeah, going inside, well, Virgo, but going inside and looking at ourselves, knowing ourselves, working on ourselves, taking the time, and often involves some form of isolation. You have to have some quiet in your life, I think it implies. But in this position of like the past, I don't know, it could be better. Because this is advice from Spirit about how we're doing, I'm kind of going to specifically look at that Taurus energy here. Been taking a time out, been taking your time with this energy. That would make sense. Uranus is a long transit. It's been 4 years, another 3 years maybe, through Taurus. It's not over yet. And it's big. Where Uranus goes, that's the tower in tarot, to me. Where it goes, change follows. Theoretically, and at the highest level, it is going to be change that's freeing in some way, and really positive. Also, Mercury, by the way, in a few days now will be conjuncting Uranus, and that's the Uranus, the higher octave of Mercury. So, could be a time, in my opinion, where you get, for me, it's the ninth house. It's going to be spiritual and big picture stuff for me. But wherever that is in your chart, could be real epiphanies, dreams, powerful, or just, could be seeing something, reading something, and hearing something, but kabow, a lot comes together. Maybe from, this could be years of inner work, doing the inner work, the real inner work. And here you are. Yeah, wow. And you know what, with this right here, blah, blah, burdens, blah, blah, actions, wands, blah blah, tired. You're told the hermit is over. He's out of the cave. He's gone. He's gone. Forget the hermit. He's gone. You're loose. You know, it's like people on the street would be going, "Holy shit, who is that? I've seen that dude. Where'd he come from? I don't know. I haven't seen him in years, but goddamn, he's everywhere now. She's everywhere now." Let's see where you go with this. Now that you're out, now that you're loose, wow. Don't worry, we're gonna clarify that. So, the Scorpio card. What's Scorpio's the opposite of Taurus? If I know, and not to be negative, but to make a point that I have Venus in Scorpio. It's in detriment there. It's hell. It can be hell. Love can be painful. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like it is in Taurus, the opposite of Scorpio. And so you really could say that in a way, Scorpio's kind of hell. It's the under regions. It's the shadow side. It's the basement. You know, the darkness, which I'm all about that. Spent my life, being as fearless as I could with exactly this energy of the hermit energy. And come think of it, this works for me, but it's like there's a transformation yet to come. This is the future, but it's so close. It's maybe ongoing in terms of a transit in the chart. I'd really here would be focusing on Uranus now. It's at 10 degrees Taurus, so it's like I say, a long one, wherever that's acting in Pluto with the death. But I mean, this is we'll clarify here, but man, this is like, if you're doing, you know what this reminds me, I just kind of realized, when you're doing spiritual work and you really commit yourself to, and you really feel like, wow, I'm really ready now, and I'm ready to move into my life's purpose and everything. And I don't know, I did anyway. I thought like, kind of like whip bells would ring and would be flowers, and I don't know, but it was, this is what I got. Spirit was like, it was like Spirit said, "Oh God, thank God you're in." It's like all this shit maybe came that I'd been in. It was all karmic, and not so horrible as it goes, but all this stuff. It feels like it comes when you because also this is like, we go inside and what's in there. I mean, we're not perfect. There's all kinds of stuff we find, and that too is part of this too, And then we come out, but when we come out as the hermit, man, we know ourselves. Nobody can tell us about ourselves. They can tell us about themselves. They can tell us about the space program. They could probably tell me a lot about mathematics, but I probably wouldn't understand it. But they can't tell us anything that we already know about ourselves. So it's the perfect time then to change. I think this is like hype too much. It's like blah blah, transformation, death, but change. And we may see, like for me, it's my Venus conjunct Neptune, but we may see in the natal chart, simply in our Scorpio energy here, purposes of this reading, how so, and what we need to change, whether we look at our natal or one of the predictive charts. Wow, the Hierophant. This is the element of the Hierophant that's, boy, you kind of look at it with the Hermit, It's like, from introspection, beyond all else, know thyself, before all else. And with that, the kind of power that comes, and it's a spiritual in nature. It's not really religious, but because religious is kind of it's almost the same. I'm not really religious, but to me it's the same as like magic. It gives you something to hold on to. It's kind of a more material level of like spirituality. And here, what you're going through, what you're transforming into here, is amazing, because I think there's spiritual people watching this. There's been a lot going on for years, and it's been that Ten of Wands energy just ain't easy to level up and transform, and all that's easier said than done. But this change involves moving into like this much higher level. I would again said Uranus is the higher level of Mercury, the higher mind of Mercury, the higher mind. Uh, so it's kind of moving into that energy in a very, very powerful way, like stepping into the stream of our life's purpose here, guys. This is what I think. So, wow. Thank you, Spirit, for this dawn reading. I'm glad I got out here. It's very still and quiet, and it's general timeless reading, but it does address Taurus season, but it addresses this Taurus energy, this Taurus stellium. So, and it really talks to the full moon coming up in just a few days, guys. And same kind of deal here. Taurus Scorpio axis. Taurus Scorpio axis here. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful Sunday morning. Give me a like if you would. I appreciate it. I really appreciate all the subscriptions. I want to get to 1,000 so we can do live readings. Be a little more spontaneous. So beautiful. Love you guys. Take care.